Okay. Hey guys, this might be the last problem I'll be taking up on continuous time Fourier series. Uh, I think I have taken like 4 or 5 problems. This gives you the idea how to solve a basics problems on continuous time Fourier series. Okay. So this is the problem. There is a continuous time signal and it's periodic, and it's our job to find its fundamental period. We will do that, and I need to find its Fourier series, continuous time Fourier series, and I need to plot its magnitude and phase spectrum. Okay. Now solution. So what is the first thing I need to do? I need to find the value of fundamental period, and I need to find the value of fundamental frequency, which is 2 pi by t. Okay. Once I get t, I can find this. Now this signal is periodic. The question is, after what is the fundamental period? Okay. So this is repeating after how many time interval? So if we check this, see this, if okay, if I take this pulse as my reference point, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. So this pattern comes here again, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Fine. After this again 1 2 3 4 5. So we'll be having one more pulse here. Again here 1 2 3 4 5 6. This comes again 1 2 3 4 5 6. This comes again. So basically fundamental period t is 6. Okay. After every 6 seconds the signal is repeating. Fine. Now so 2 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, which is equal to pi by 3. This is the fundamental frequency in radians per second. Fine. So we got omega naught pi by 3. So what we do while integrating, we'll consider from minus 3 this distance to plus 3 this distance. Trust me, because if I take from minus 3 to plus 3, anyhow this covers 6 capital T equal to 6 seconds, which is one period. But integration becomes easier if I take from minus 3 to plus 3. Okay, and that's the reason I'm taking this as integration limit from minus 3 to plus 3. So x of k, this is what I want. Fourier series coefficient is equal to, what is the formula? 1 by t integrating t for one period. So here period is 6. X of t, the given signal, which is this signal, e power minus j k, and what is omega naught anyhow, we'll put it in the next step, omega naught t dt, right? So x of k is equal to 1 by 6 integrating from, as I told you, I am taking from here minus 3 to plus minus 3 to 3. So totally it covers 6 period, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. X of t e power minus j k, and what is omega naught? It is pi by 3 into t dt. Fine. Now I have to split the integration limit, because I have the amplitude only from minus 2 to minus 1, which is 1, and rest of the amplitude here from minus 1 to 1 it is 0, and again I have the amplitude at 1 to 2, which is minus 1. So I have to split the amplitude. So x of k is equal to 1 by 6. I'll put out, integrating from where to where? Minus 2 to minus 1. What is the amplitude? It is 1. So 1 times, what is the rest of the equation? E power minus j k pi by 3 t. This is the first integration, plus integrating from 4 to 5, sorry, so 1 to 2, 1 to 2, and it is minus 1. So minus 1 into e power minus j k pi by 3 t dt. I take this minus 1 here. So what happens? X of k is equal to 1 by 6 times integrating from minus 2 to minus 1 e power minus j k pi by 3 t, minus integrating from 1 to 2 e power minus j k pi by 3 t. This is dt, and here dt. I have a dt here. Okay. A bit lengthier simplification, but still we'll try to do this. So what do we have? X of k is equal to 1 by 6 times. Fine. So what is the integration of this term? E power minus j k pi by 3 t divided by minus j k pi by 3, because this is with respect to t with the integration limit, right? Minus of, again this is e power minus j k pi by 3 t divided by minus j k pi by 3 with the integration limit, right? So I'll write it that. So e power minus j k pi by 3 t divided by minus j k pi by 3 with the integration limit minus 2 to minus 1 minus e power minus j k pi by 3 t divided by minus j k pi by 3 with the limit 1 to 2. Okay. Next. So x of k is equal to 1 by 6 into, so here I have minus jk pi by 3, here I have minus jk pi by 3, so I'll take minus 1 by jk pi by 3 common, okay, and I'll apply the limit. So for this term, upper limit is e power minus into minus plus jk pi by 3 minus e power minus into minus plus jk 2 pi by 3. This is the first integration. I applied the limit here for the first exponential, okay. The minus of, so I now apply the limit for the second one, e power minus j k 2 pi by 3 minus e power minus j k pi by 3. One more and one more, okay. So now I'll just take off this bracket. X of k is equal to 1 by 6 into minus of 1 divided by j k pi by 3 e power j k pi by 3 minus e power j k 2 pi by 3 minus e power minus j k 2 pi by 3 minus into minus plus e power minus j k pi by 3, right? Now if I'll take this minus inside, so what happens, this becomes plus, this, okay. Now x of k, now x of k is equal to 1 by 6 into 1 divided by j k pi by 3 into, so I need to sort out what I have here is e power j k pi by 3 plus e power minus j k pi by 3, these two terms. So e power j k 2 pi by 3 plus e power minus j k 2 pi by 3, fine, and I'll take minus common. I have e power j k pi by 3, fine, e power j k pi by 3 minus into minus plus e power minus j k pi by 3. I will put one more bracket and one more bracket. We'll just, okay, when I took this minus inside, here there was plus, this becomes minus, right? Okay, so now it's proper. So if I take minus common in this term, so minus of e power j k pi by 3 minus into plus is minus e power minus j k pi by 3. Yes, fine. So x of k is equal to, and what is this term? So this term is nothing but 2 times cos of 2 pi by 3 times k, and what is this term? 2 times cos of pi by 3 times k, right? Because what is cos theta? E power j theta plus e power minus j theta by 2. So 2 goes to the other side, 2 times cos theta. Okay. Now I can write this as 1 by 6 into 1 divided by j k pi by 3 into, so 2 times cos of 2 pi by 3 times k minus 2 times cos of pi by 3 times k. Fine. So if I take these two here, I'll take these two here, this goes off, this goes off, right? So what happens, this is 2 ones are 2 threes are, and this 3 cancels out. So what I end up here is cos of 2 pi by 3 into k minus cos of pi by 3 into k, these two comes under the angle, whole divided by j times k into pi. Okay, so this is the simplified equation which I'll write it in a new page. So therefore x of k is equal to cos of 2 pi by 3 times k minus cos of pi by 3 times k whole divided by j k pi. Fine. So this is the Fourier series coefficient where k is varying from where to where, minus infinity to plus infinity. K takes a value here. Now, for k equal to 1, when I put k equal to 1, x of 1 is equal to cos of 2 pi by 3 minus cos of pi by 3 whole divided by j into pi. So this ends up with 0.318 j. Okay, just check this result. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, just correct it. So when I put k equal to 2, I get x of 2 is equal to 0. When I put k equal to 3, I get x of 3 is equal to minus of 0.21 j. Fine. This is the positive side of k. In the negative side of k, for k is equal to minus 1, x of minus 1, we get minus of 0.318 j. When I put k is equal to minus 2, x of 2 is equal to 0. When I put k is equal to minus 3, x of minus 3, sorry, this is minus, is equal to 0.21 j. Dot dot dot. Okay. So for k is equal to 0, this becomes like 0 by 0. This equation I cannot apply because cos 0 is 1, minus cos 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0 and this is 0, so 0 by 0 we cannot do, it's invalid. Okay, so for that we have to use this equation. I'll call this as equation 1. We have to use this equation, which is equation 1. So for this equation you have to put k equal to 0. When I put k equal to 0, x of 0 is equal to what? This is e power 0, which is 1, and this is e power 0, which is 1. So what I get is x of k is equal to 1 by 6 times integrating from minus 2 to minus 1 dt minus integrating from 1 to 2 dt. Okay, I hope you can manage with this. So this, if you integrate 1 by 6 times minus 1 minus into minus plus 2 upper limit minus lower limit minus of upper limit minus lower limit, so this ends up to minus 2 plus 2 cancels out, minus 1 plus 1 cancels out, this ends up to 0. Okay, so for k equal to 0, x of 0 is equal to 0. Okay, now we have to plot its magnitude and phase angle. So before that, what is x of k? X of k is equal to dot dot dot. So in the positive side, negative side, dot dot dot. At k equal to 0, it is 0. At k is equal to 1, it is what did we get? 0.318 j. At k is equal to 2, it was 0. At k is equal to 3, minus 0.21 j. Similarly, this is minus 0.318 j, and this is 0, and this is 0.21 j. So magnitude of x of k is equal to we get this as 0 and this is 0.318. I'm not sure, just check it. 0, 0.212, this is 0.318, 0, 0.212, and this goes on. Symmetric, this should be symmetric. Okay, x of k is equal to phase angle is 0, and this becomes 1.57. This is 0 minus 1.57. This is minus 1.57. This is 0. This is 1.57, and dot 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 in the positive and negative side. So therefore, magnitude of x of k is, k This is k equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So it is 0.318, 0, 0.212, 0.318, 0.318, 0.212, and it goes on. So x phase angle of x of k, so this is k equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, k equal to 0, 0, k equal to 1 is 1.5700, minus 1.570, and this is minus 1.570, and this is 1.570.